I bank mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Dickie, he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it, just short, small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad, watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made it. Man, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad, watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them off. For the get back, this revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started, and off we go in Santa Clara. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. He's going well so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's going to have this open across midfield, partner to the 48. They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Purdy setting up that play action. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. We get 22 out of that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the counter, McCaffrey. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Now it's Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. Third down. To the air on third and long. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
The kick by Patterson is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Walker on second. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, as they just showed right there doing damage on the outside.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Tight end going in motion here. First down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Milroe from the gun. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Working quickly here.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. A costly false start penalty as third down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. So after the false start penalty, they're left with 3rd and 8. They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Trying for it with Milroe. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Walker on first down. And he only needed 1 more step for the score, and they stop him at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
from the red zone on first. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it would be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Isaac Gorindo to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. And the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Purdy throwing here on first. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
A loss of a yard brings up second.
Offense to the line for second down.
Seahawks 44-yard line.
We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. 7-3 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have second and pretty long here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. He's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on 4th down. Play action now. Purdy. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he gets a few on the punch forward. Offensive line fast. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. It's one of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Go play action here. It's Milroe. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Bobby Oots the target on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milroe. He puts a mare under it deep down the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Walker running to the right. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's Kupp on the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Milroe to throw on 4th. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the 1st.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
On the draw, it's Walker. Dancing past him. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Back to Walker on 1st. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Y'all gotta talk about crazy. Y'all can't talk about crazy. Anybody know Power Rangers? Also dangerous. Y'all talk our way. Don't cause the majors.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Milroe's going to sneak it. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
4th down? Absolutely. 3rd down? Sure, why not? But 2nd and short? It's not too often you see a sneak right there. Hard for me to really criticize when you move those chains.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Walker can't fight past that line, and they stop him at the 3. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Jason Myers will be extra.
Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Mostert on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Into traffic, complete. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Purdy on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. San Francisco calls it second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Here's Purdy to throw. Hits his running back. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Completed left side there to Jennings. And this one does not go far. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Hey, we're going to do wide, get wide.
So before the play clock has a chance to expire, Kyle Shanahan signals timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. Making some progress here. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or 2 short.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. The third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Running with Walker again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's complete. Play made by Cook. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. They give up the gut to Walker. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
As a corner in this league, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Milroe now to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half of this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st down throw here from Milroe. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Now a designed run. Here's Milroe. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Mostert on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Purdy setting up that play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Off the play fake. Purdy. Down up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain. 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st. We've set it downs from the 37. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down, they go back to McCaffrey. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 21-yard line.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Purdy throwing here. Short pass brought in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them 1st down.
9-yard line.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Play action now with Purdy. Right back to Ayuk it goes. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and goal from the 9 here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Third and goal, Purdy. brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down.
And he's across for the touchdown, and that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Now they got to the end zone with that free play partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. Patterson tacks down the extra point. And the 49ers make it an 11-point ball game.
49ers 10.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Drive begins with a Walker run. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Staying with Walker. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
Handoff running left, Walker. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little shorter than 35. And that's a pickup of 9. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Burrow throwing on 3rd down. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
This is Walker on 2nd. And They'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down. They've got a man in motion. Here he goes, third and long. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Punting unit out now. Michael Dixon will kick it away. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Complete. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play good for 17 and a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers trailing by 11. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
49ers first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. There he goes, right sideline. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. He had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. The window to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It's a design keeper for Milroe. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock. The playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season, ending things on a good note, and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.